Hello everyone, my name is Amos Nimas and this is one of my websites. It's called Kcore Online and it's a social media site kind of. So let's log in as my default user. Let me enter my password and let's go right in. So I proud myself in the fact that this website doesn't use cookie. Okay, we all hate cookie. I don't ask for cookie. There's no I try to be as respectful to the user as possible. I try to respect the user as much as I can. And I was inspecting, my website like this, see the code console, everything looked fine. And all of a sudden, let me just start a video for example's sake. See this? Okay, wait a minute. So there's not that many error right now that we're saying. If I just move my mouse over, play pause. Right now that's because I think I'm in private mode, so I don't get as many. But there is shrimp ton of requests for cookies, and I was like, what? But I don't have cookie on my website. What's causing all these cookie requests? You see it here. Request to access cookie or storage was blocked because it came from a tracker and content blocking is enabled. So I try to block it as best as I can. Like all the cookie requests, I try to block them the best I can. But you still see this, that some cookie are trying to do something. Okay, I try to block them best I can. They should be blocked. And I'm using the no cookie version of YouTube that still has all these cookies. It's crazy. I use the non-cookie version of YouTube and I still get the cookies. So at this point, I don't even want to have YouTube on my site, but people will use it regardless. They want it. That's a feature that people want. So how do you tell people, like, you don't want that? Trust me, you don't want that. You don't want to get cookie in your web browser. You don't want to support. And if you go on YouTube, YouTube is so full of cookie. Let's just inspect the element console. Cookie, partition, error, cookie. It's bad. There's nothing right now on this page, and it still has all of these error. So you get errors because YouTube is coded by assholes, basically. That's not good. That's not good website. That's not how you want websites to be. I like my website before I click on the YouTube link is clean. So I don't know how to make people aware of that. Like, I want people that use my site to be aware that if they click on a YouTube link, there is risk that YouTube cookie might be involved, that they might scan the content of the site, that they might try to know who's visiting what site. That's bad. That's not just a me problem. That's an everyone problem. That's on every site that has YouTube videos embedded in them. There's no good solution. The good solution is don't use YouTube. So I will try to support at least one other format of video link that people will be able to share on the site, because clearly YouTube is just... And I have a solution, by the way. My solution is I don't load the video by default. You need to click on the video so that I load the video. So just that makes it that if you don't click on the video, you're safe. You don't have any cookie risk. But when you click on the video, that's when the cookie appears. By default, it will try to send cookie as soon as the video is loaded. So that's why I don't load the video. And also it's quicker. It's better. It's cooler. I have my own loading system right here. It's very nice. This is not this is a YouTube logo I made with CSS, and it works flawlessly. Look at that. So I'm really proud of that. And that's shitty. That is just shitty practice. That you don't want website to act like this. Like, it's shocking. What am I doing? What am I want to make a website, a social media site without cookie, and YouTube is trying to force me to have Google cookie if I want to be able to host YouTube video. That doesn't feel good. That does not feel good. I'm proud of this website. Nobody's using it, but I'm still proud of it. It has a new feature where you can rate posts, and you have the average rating for a post. So that's like Amazon review, if you will. it's a cool site. You can now also, if you go into profile, let me just show you that new feature I added. I can change the color. You pick a color, select. It's not gonna apply automatically. It should. I know that, like, in a future version you still need to copy it, paste it, and then submit it. Sorry for the extra step. Like, it's not my top priority. My top priority was to make sure there's no cookie on my site, and I think that has been addressed as best as I can. If I want to have YouTube videos on my site, and I kind of have to, because people will want to share YouTube video on my site. So yeah, like, they are right. Like, there's a lot of content on YouTube that's not elsewhere. So, but I'm gonna look for Rumble maybe. Like, that's one of the alternative I'm considering, because I don't think it has as many cookies. If I just inspect console, like, let's clear the cookie from YouTube and refresh. There is so many less cookie. There's still some cookies, but that's less. And I think I could easily, like, block them and prevent them. Like, you're on the main website. Of course, there's going to be more cookie. But if I just take a single video out, if I try to share it, like, I'm unsure what video I could pick. But yeah, Rumble is an idea. There's also, I think, PeerTube. That might be my best solution, because I don't think it will use cookie the same way YouTube does. So, and it supports a lot of video. It has a lot of content. So yes, that's my best case solution. Either, and if I can support both, then that's better. If you can get, like, something between the PeerTube or Rumble, like, you can choose which one you want to share on the site. So yeah, but that's so shitty from YouTube. Like, I don't want cookie, and I'm using the no cookie version that exists. Yeah, there is a YouTube no cookie official by the official YouTube website. Like, YouTube has an official cookie extension, but to use it, people need to first set in the video they want to share the privacy setting, and people aren't going to do that. I can't ask my users to be responsible to block cookies when they share a video. Like, they won't do it. They won't go into a security setting and tell the video I don't want to share with cookie. Then it's gonna work. Like, if they share it the proper way, it's gonna, the way I set it up, you're not gonna have cookie on my site. But nobody's gonna do that. That's the reality of it. Nobody's gonna go into settings, I want private, and da da da. So I'm stuck in this conundrum where I want YouTube video on my website, because it's neat to be able to just play the video and have it play immediately. And right now, I'm not even sure if I log out and you go read the README on the homepage, about, it says that it's a site with no cookie, and I think I will have to either remove that or be more specific by what I mean by ad-free, tracker-free. Like, it's not ad-free if you watch a YouTube video and there's an ad before that video. Can I claim that my site is ad-free in that case? So it's putting a lot of problems that are from their platform on my platform if I want to embed stuff from their platform. So my site doesn't have ads, my site doesn't have cookies, but if I embed content from sites that do have these things, you're still stuck with them as a user. As a user of my site, you still have to deal with those. So there's no ideal solution, just the system, the core system is corrupted and broken. So that's a lot of disappointment. Like, that was a bad surprise. That was not a good surprise. Also, these should be red or something to make them, like, clearer that those are titles. Maybe a border around them might be good. I don't know. That's it for this video, folks. Really disappointed at YouTube to force cookie onto people. Like I try to block them any way I could. Like I firewall the server, I blocked the IP of the cookie, I went into the settings of the site, tried to make it so that no cookie will work basically. But I don't know, I am no security expert. I just study in cybersecurity and server administration. But you know, I don't know everything, and far from it. It is scary. It surprised me. It surprised me. I did not expect that. I did not expect my site to end up with cookie because I want to embed stuff on it. Like I need to be very careful on what I embed. Like I need to be careful about the iframe. A lot of other sites are using iframe. A lot of other sites are embedding stuff from, you know, that's how it works. That's how you manage to show video from other site on your site. That the alternative is to store it locally, and I don't have the memory capacity on my server for that. So that's just how the internet works, I guess. And I'm not using any framework on my website, and that's something I'm proud of, because a lot of these frameworks are also corrupted. Like everything, every piece of the puzzle is getting slowly but surely corrupted. And right now we have like every open source FOSS project that is slowly getting corrupted by the left woke mind politics, when we just want to focus on product. Just like my web browser spent more money on DEI bullshit than on making a better web browser. That's a fact. Like Firefox that I'm using right now, I don't even want to use it anymore. Like I don't. You don't have alternative. That's the thing. They put you in the situation where you don't have an alternative. It's like being Canadian. You don't have the alternative because no matter where you go in Canada, you're still under the rule of whoever is in charge. It's kind of the same in the US, but you can change states, and states have so different regulation that if you're not happy with something, there's probably a state that doesn't have that something. And there should be core principles for countries. Like in the US, for example, recently somebody banned like flags, a specific flag. I'm not gonna say which one, but it was a flag of a community, and I'm not for that. Like some people think that because I'm against like the woke stupidity, I don't know, I'm against this and that, but I just don't think that. I think that the US, the idea is that you defend the right of belief, and the belief of a group ends where the belief of another groups begin. So you cannot say like you cannot show that flag in that state, and that's maybe not a state, but they did that like for a region in the US, like for the gay flag. That's what it was. It was the LGBTQ plus flag. They said like it was, I think, like a Muslim a place where like it was mainly Muslim living there, and they put in place that rule. But that's not like how the United States function. Like you have the right to your belief, but the others also have the right to their beliefs. That it works in every single way. You cannot like say I can show that flag but not that one. So that's something I think where I draw the line at the First Amendment. So the right to say what you want basically, and have the belief you want and display those beliefs without fear of repercussion. And that's repercussion when you say people cannot do that legally. So yeah, that's bad. But other than that, like, yeah, the core principle in the US are that these people should have the right to display whatever flag they want. That's the first principle. Like, I think that countries should have principles that are good, you know, good values and rights that they defend. And yeah, I'm not gonna go in depth into how the United States system works and how it compared to other country. But yeah, that's interesting. And yeah, this site, it's an amateur project. It's crazy because every single social media that I know, the people behind it are like rich as hell, and mine isn't. So I'm like the only one I know, at least. Maybe there's other ones, but I never heard of them. So that's what happens when a social media site is unknown. It probably doesn't make money. So I wonder, is there many more sites like mine that you just don't hear about, that are just not easy to find, that are like hidden gems? I don't know. I like to consider my site a hidden gems. It's not finished. It's in development. So I should put the in development here. Work in progress, right? I will. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. Tell me what you think about this site that I'm making. This is text, by the way. You can copy it, paste it somewhere. I did not make this art, just took it somewhere online. Yeah. Have a good day. Bye bye.